A little storytelling. One of the joys of growing up in Grenada and indeed the Caribbean is the fact that we got to climb trees. We climbed all kind of trees. Mango trees we climbed, plum trees, guava trees. Some of us were brave enough to climb tall, tall coconut trees. Yes, we climbed all kind of trees except the gugu tree, boy. That gugu tree. Too much picker. Gugu tree. Acunomia aculete, a tree belonging to the palm family. Who remembers gugu lame? Now, when the Orinoco came down, we had a term in Grenada, we said the Orinoco, that South American river. When the Orinoco came down, changed up the water, and the fruit, the nut, the gugu lame, came to Grenada. And people used to collect the gugu lame. But we did not want to climb the gugu tree. You see, we hated the spiny trunk, but we found delight in eating the edible nut. Once, I decided to pick the fruit we locally call mandarin, the small, enjoyable citrus. Well, I was about 12 years old, and I was staying in Montjalo, St. George. I decided to pamper my palate with the sweet, juicy fruit. Now, Montjalo is one of the names that survived the period the French ruled Grenada, and the French did rule Grenada for a little over 112 years, and the French patois didn't survive as it should have. A few people still speak the patois, very few. But you can learn a little French by finding the English meanings of the names of many places in Grenada. La Sagesse, Montjalo, of course, and other places. Bolio. So I arrived at a tree laden with delicious fruit. I decided to climb the tree. Boy, I climbed up a tree. I picked a few mandarin, send them down to the ground. Now, I didn't have a crocus bag. You know, the crocus bag is a crocus, you know, but we used to say, boy, in easy, you know, we used to say crocus bag. Crocus or something else, but we said crocus bag. You know, children back then were flogged for saying the word crocus in those days. You couldn't tell somebody, haul your crocus. Your mother would beat you. Can't tell nobody that. But the crocus, the bag. So I looked up while I was on the tree. Boy, and I saw a nice bunch of mandarin, boy, on a branch above my head. I held on to the branch and my youthful limbs propelled me to a nice, comfortable seat. I reached out to pick the first mandarin, and I got a shock of my life. I spotted a huge serpent coiled up on a branch nearby. Partner, I still wondering how I reach the ground. You see, boy, snake is a snake, and we're afraid of snakes. And look good, you will see a snake coiled up on a nutmeg tree. A nutmeg tree I once saw in Willis, St. George. Anthony Wendell de Riggs.